we do it. Where you catch us that we be in that pulpit. Always catch a vibe, we a movement. You should just subscribe because we too lit. They want that podcast, yeah, they want that podcast. They want that podcast, yeah, they want that podcast. They want that podcast, yeah, they want that podcast. They want that podcast, watch them scream out, ah, yeah.
Let us cook.
Let us cook.
It's Funny Bo.
Funny Bo.
It's Funny Kevin.
Funny Kevin.
It's the Pulpit Podcast, baby. Season 4, episode 127. What the business is, it's that man with the plan, Big Kev, and that's Cuz with the buzz, Big Bo.
Yo.
And you know we got that food for your soul. For sure. You know we gotta do a disclaimer. That's because it's needed, man. You know what I mean? We just...
So needed.
Hey, we do what we do. Like what I say, let us cook. We cooking.
Hey, we cooking.
Folks get cooked. So, you know, hey, I'm just letting you know what type of show this is. It goes down out here.
You get roasted.
You get roasted, and we don't care. And if that's not your thing, I'm giving you a way out. So without further ado, the Pulpit Podcast is not a gospel or religious podcast.
Say it once more.
I said, you know, I got to do it. I said, the Pulpit Podcast is not a gospel or religious podcast, but we are bringing the gospel in the form of information straight like that.
Yeah.
And y'all know, this podcast is based on the foundation of positivity, motivation, inspiration, and most importantly, love.
Yeah.
So we don't do anything without a weekly affirmation. And you know I keep some on deck.
What's it?
Message.
People be jealous of your vibe.
Mm.
You can't be mad I'm lit. You fighting demons.
Boy.
You feel me? Like, hey, man. Like,
Man.
they see that aura, bro. Like, hey, we out here.
We out here.
And you fighting demons on top of that?
And you
got your own ordeal going on?
You got your own situation, and you worried
Man.
about how lit I'm out here, bruh. Hey, we lit. We stay lit.
I got Josie Jones hovering over me. I
Hey,
got
you
angels.
feel me?
I got
Anointed.
angels.
Anointed angels, you feel me? And y'all, that's deep, but it's facts.
Yeah.
But anyway, you know what I'm saying? But yes, we do have, you know, angels watching over us. And I know how people use that, you know, in terminology. Everybody think they got one, but we literally have one.
Yes.
So yeah, we vibrate out here and we illuminate. We stay lit. You feel me? So we gonna go ahead and get into today's show. You know what I'm saying? I think we got a good one on deck today. You feel me? I think we got a good one all the time, but you know, some are better than others. But I think this is a good one. Some are better than others. I ain't gonna lie, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on what's going on
It
in the
depends
world.
on what's going on in the world, and it depends on, you know, what we concoct together at that time. Shit.
Not concoct.
Concoct. All right, so on the Cam Newton show, I seen Corey Holcomb. You know, he doing his interview, had some funny stuff. If y'all don't know, that's a comedian, Corey Holcomb.
Yeah.
He has some interesting takes. One was he said that men with means, meaning a man with a lot of money, power, notoriety, pretty much, that sums it up, will always have multiple women. And then he topped it on by saying that women who are less financially stable, it's easier to control them, and that's basically because they can't leave the situation due to the financial instability. What do you think about that, Bo?
He
It's a lot to unpack.
He wasn't lying. I mean, that's honestly those are facts. That's really what happens in these relationships, and you see it all the time. Like, he's not lying on that. Like, you know, I'm not saying it's cool. I'm not saying this is the thing that the status quo, what we should do, but you see it all the time. You see these men who are, you know, got good paychecks, be it a celebrity, be it an actor, be it a athlete. They got these good checks coming in, and these women who really don't have that same status quo, they don't bring in them same type of checks. They bow down to it. They allow this man to do whatever he does. And like, honestly, I don't think he was wrong in this statement. I mean, like you can call it what you want to call it, but it's actual facts. You see it every day.
I think it's two things can be true, and I think the thing about it is that in me, I'm like it's how you word things, is the verbiage of what you say. Just to say men with means, that means people could take that as inclusive, like all men who are rich and have notoriety could do this. So I think first, when you're a person in that spotlight, you have to watch how you phrase things. That's
Okay.
what I'll take. You know what I'm saying? I do think it's validity to it because we see it. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all say y'all looking for sugar daddies. Like I said, when a sugar daddy is what? A person who wants some sugar. At the end of the day, he don't mind giving his financial means because he got it. You know what I'm saying? But he's going to control the situation. We spoke about this prior to Corey Holcomb.
Man.
About how most men who, are quick to, take a woman on a trip, pay for this, pay for that, are very controlling. They control the situation. And the woman who normally is in that situation is easy to be controlled. So, I mean, it's definitely truth to it. The financial aspect, I'm not going to say that. I do think some women who are looking for that bag, who looking for that cash cow, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they might sacrifice who they are as a woman and, do that shit where they chasing that bag. Yeah, sacrificing because if you let a man just sit there and he gonna cheat, and y'all ain't in an open relationship. We're talking relationships now too. Let's make this clear. We're not talking about situationships, friends with benefits, none of that. We're talking about a true relationship. If you let your man or woman just do what they do, but y'all not claiming open relationship and you don't do what you do, yeah, you definitely sacrificing yourself to me. So it's definitely women like that. But I don't think it encompasses just because they're financial. I think it's their mentality in general. You have to have a weak mentality to let somebody take over you, period. Just like with pimps. You have to imagine this. For a woman to say, I'm doing all the work, I'm letting folks enter my body, my sanctum, my sanctuary, that's supposed to be, cherished or whatever. I'm letting people do this, but I'm going to give you the money of all my hard work. What type of mentality do you have that? To give your money to somebody else, G? And the pimps know they can sense the ones who's down to do it.
Sniff it out.
They can sniff it out, bro. I mean, it's a certain mentality you have. So I do think he, has validity to it, but, I know it's going to come off as real, out there because it's Corey Holcomb because he didn't say it.
Yeah, he always says some wild stuff.
He always say. So, yeah, other than that, I think you watched the whole interview, though?
I didn't watch the whole interview. I watched different little parts of the segment. But like, yeah, I really didn't find any fault in what he was saying. Honestly, I was out actually coming from more a point of view of a single man.
Okay.
A single man can do whatever he wants.
True.
Let it be known.
That's obvious. Well, that's what I always say when they say you're a player let a person know.
You ain't gotta be a player. You ain't gotta be a player. You could just be an honest person.
But I'm saying when they say a player, they get it twisted because a player is letting a person know, hey, I do what I do, and you still gonna rock with me. A person who says, I love you and I want you to be my girl and go mess up people. That's not a player.
That's a lame. That's a lame. But like I really didn't find any fault in what he was saying.
That's right.
He had a lot of validity to it, and it's facts.
Yeah.
But also too, it's with the women, and he did some snitching. I will say that he did some snitching.
Get on the podcast to get the snitching.
Nah, he did some snitching, but which is cool. But at the same time, like when he was talking about preachers, no, I know some preachers that are like for real. These niggas out here, they a preacher, they got a whole congregation, and yes, they would tap your girl.
Definitely, all you gotta do. And we were talking about this earlier. It was a comical twist on it, but the Bernie Mac, when he played the Reverend this Friday, you see, as soon as the old man left, he over there acting like he trying to give her some spiritual knowledge and he trying to give her something else. You feel me? Like,
but it don't even have to be him.
I'm just saying, in a comical twist, is people use that. Yeah.
But at the same time, because okay, this is a man of stature. Okay, say he looks good.
Correct.
He's speaking a good word. attractive to these women throw it on to him.
But in his spot, once again, like I'm saying, he's supposed to be a man of God, and you're supposed to be abstaining from women like that. So if I'm saying, telling all these other men in the congregation, hey, abstain from these wildly women. We know their wiles and the ways that they can tempt brothers and whatnot. If I'm telling you this and I'm preaching this, and then the next Sunday, I'm trying to slide in Sister Jones' locker.
It ain't Sunday, it's Saturday night.
Man, Saturday night.
Friday
I'm
trying
to slide in Sister Jones, you know what I'm saying?
He ain't even trying. Sister Jones is trying to let him slide
but I'm just saying, though,
yes.
It's still your job to abstain from the temptation. So him being a representation of that makes him worse.
He's bad. He's terrible.
He's an eldersman of that.
At the same time, call out these women.
Oh,
that's giving these passes to these
they don't get passes.
Individuals.
In my mind, they don't get passes.
They giving passes to these individuals, and that's why the stuff keeps going on, because these women that interact, that whether it's a pastor, a married man, these women will still be like, I like him.
That's facts.
Y'all giving these passes to these guys, and that's why they keep doing what they do.
That's facts. I agree with you. I'm with you when you're right. Definitely. So, yeah, like Bo said, y'all don't get no passing either. I know y'all want to call men dogs all the time, but hey, who they being a dog with?
Bitches.
Who they being a dog? I always said that. Who they being a dog with? Yeah, you got to look in the mirror, Miss Lady. But anyway, so, I'm trying to start getting maybe some more views and ideas and perspective from the fans that we have. And this time, my brother, jumped on the post and he dropped something, and I was surprised because my brother, if you know my brother, he don't talk like that. He don't really worry about stuff like that. He got his going zones over there. Busy man out there, you know what I'm saying? Busy family man. But he dropped something, and I thought it was interesting or whatever. He said, which state or city is the best to live in, especially with the cost of living and inflation steadily on the rise? Now, I know, Bo, probably you can just guess if you want to, but I actually did, some research or whatever to find out how they rate it. But you can just take it off the top of your head. What city would you think?
City?
Yeah.
I know it's in the Midwest.
Definitely a lot in the Midwest.
I wouldn't say Indiana. It might be Iowa. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm gonna go with somewhere like Iowa,
Okay.
Omaha.
Keep going. Let them cook.
Nah, the other places, it ain't no but farmland. Like Iowa still has some city in it.
All right. So what we're gonna do is, and I'm gonna let y'all know, this is a report from U.S. News, pretty recent or whatever. The top 25 cities and states to live in due to salary, you know what I'm saying, due to income, basically. So that means on poverty line, you know what I'm saying, type of mentality. 25th is Dayton, Ohio.
Man, fuck Dayton.
I don't know where that came from, but that's 25th.
I've been there, man. Fuck Dayton.
Dayton, Ohio. Yeah, we've been there a lot in our times. Then it's Tulsa, Oklahoma at 24. 23 is Kansas City, Missouri.
Okay. Yeah, we staying in the Midwest.
Yeah, 22 is McAllen, Texas. I never heard of McAllen, so that's probably, maybe.
Is it close to Austin?
That part I don't know. I don't need, like I said, but the thing is, that's one of those cities you never really hear about in Texas. McAllen, I don't know. Then 21, Naptown, Indianapolis, Indiana is at 21. 20 is Rockford, Illinois.
Okay. Yeah, I've been through there.
19 is Toledo, Ohio. Been to Toledo.
Been through there. That's trash.
Yeah, it is trash. Sorry, y'all, but it is.
I'm sorry.
South Bend, Indiana.
That's trash too.
Yeah, it really is. Louisville, Kentucky. We know about Louisville. We know about some Louisville, Jack.
Now I like Louisville. Louisville cool. But
Louisville cool, but
Midwest.
It's the Midwest, baby. Peoria, Illinois. Lincoln, Nebraska at 15.
God damn.
Brownsville, Texas at 14.
They might as well be Austin.
Omaha, Nebraska
Okay.
at 13. Like Bo said, he did call that one out. Lafayette, Louisiana. Yeah, is at 12. I can
Is it
see
by
that.
Baton Rouge?
Lafayette, I think so.
Yeah.
I remember Lafayette when
Yeah.
remember that it was True Blood?
Nah, I ain't never watched a True Blood.
Yeah, when we watched True Blood, that's when they were down in the bayou, down in the bayou swamp.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Daddy Bob. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, then we got at 11, Lexington, Kentucky.
Man.
Kentucky stay on the map. Then you got Oklahoma City, Oklahoma.
Let's see.
Little Rock, Arkansas.
Everything is more Midwest. It's not no West Coast. It's not no East Coast.
You see it. You see it. Then you got Little Rock, Arkansas. Y'all know about Little Rock. Yeah. It's not the greatest over there. Green Bay, Wisconsin. I know y'all probably thinking it's good because of the Packers, but nah. Go check out Green Bay.
All they got is the Packers.
Montgomery, Alabama. Well, that's enough being said. You know what I'm saying?
they sold in the past.
Yeah, Montgomery, Alabama. That's in your black history all day long. You know about some Montgomery, Alabama.
They sold in the past.
Some marches was held there. Some social injustices were held there. You know what I'm saying? And took place there. Buc-ee's. He said they got Buc-ee's. Well,
yeah.
Buc-ee's know where to hit them up at. All right, Hickory, North Carolina.
Nah, that sounds like the
that sounds like a town about 10 people.
Man, that sounds like the trap. Like
that sounds like a town about 10 people.
Hey,
population 10 people.
Hey, that sounds like all you gonna run into is Klansmen.
Then, like Bo said, we back to the Midwest, Davenport, Iowa.
Man.
Springfield, Missouri.
That's Midwest.
Midwest is cooking out here. All right. Then we got our top 3. Wichita, Kansas.
Midwest.
We're not in Kansas anymore, Dorothy. Huntsville.
Ain't nothing but fields out there too.
Right.
Man. Have you ever, man?
I've been.
Kansas, it's like when you leave Missouri and you hit Kansas, it's like nothing.
And bro tells me all the time too, because he's truck driver, so he's driving through all these Midwest little spots, and he's like, dude, all I see is cornfield,
man,
trees. You don't really see nothing like we got it out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man,
straight
that's
fields,
crazy. All right, so then our last 2, Huntsville, Alabama.
Man, fuck that place.
Fuck Alabama is what he said. Huntsville, I guess.
That's where I got family down there.
Okay.
That's where my ex-wife wanted me to move to. Fuck Huntsville.
I see. Triggered. There should be like a big ass little thing that come up on the screen. Triggered.
Yeah, nah, fuck. Man, straight.
And
that's how I knew Trump was gonna win. Hanging out in Huntsville.
I'm sorry because I know a lot of people from here, but it's on here. Fort Wayne, Indiana is number 1.
Number 1?
Number 1.
Man, put Huntsville before that bullshit.
This man is triggered. I didn't make the list.
Man.
But hey, if y'all live in these places, we didn't mean no harm and we didn't make the list. But that is what it is. But these are if you got low money, trying to make ends stretch and meet, hey, we just gave you the places to go where you could take a family and live like kings down there.
Man, fuck Huntsville.
Well, there you go. What Bo said, don't do the Huntsville. But
nah.
Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Yeah. Fort Wayne is still kind of city. I like Fort Wayne.
I know a few people Fort Wayne. I never thought that, but they say it's like not very highly populated, and they say it's like not very, very like city life type deal. Man, from what I've heard.
Fort Wayne is cool. Huntsville, fuck that dumb shit. I done been down there, man. Now that's straight like, man, get the fuck out of here, man.
I see. All right. So, Bo.
What's up?
Hey, it's your go.
Hey, no, what's up? I got a question. Would you rather take on a xenophobe?
Explain what a xenophobe is. Because
a xenophobe is the alien from Aliens.
Y'all know Sigourney Weaver. Way back in the day.
All the alien movies, there's multiple types of xenophobes, but they are basically the hunters of the universe.
There you go.
Would you rather take on a xenophobe? Would you rather take on A Quiet Place? Have you seen A Quiet Place 3?
I haven't, but I know what you're speaking about.
Hey, them motherfuckers tore New York up.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Hey,
I don't watch shit like that, but I know what you're talking about.
Hey, you got them, or would you rather take on Donna the Dead Walkers, the fast?
I already know the track stars. Woo!
So between them three, what would you want to take on?
I'm gonna probably have to say, hell, the Alien, just because it's the older one. The Xenophobe, I'd have to try to take on that because I seen some old ass Sigourney Weaver win. Goddamn it, I gotta change. I seen old ass Sigourney Weaver win.
Nah, hey,
I got a chance, bro.
I was like, I'm gonna outthink this bitch.
Yeah, and she big too. Like, you know what I'm saying. So with being big and bulky, hey, I can kind of maneuver and get away. Them fucking Donna the Dead, man. And you ain't even, if you ain't athletic, if you ain't light on your loafers, you cook.
You fat folks, you gone.
Fat folks is gone. All you fat motherfuckers is done.
Hey,
I'm just being honest.
I'm glad I lost weight.
Hey, you got weight on you, or you don't run, or you not cardiovascular fit.
Run for it.
Hey, them Dawn of the Dead motherfuckers is coming to get your ass. Now the middle one, I still take my chances with that on the second go round, but yeah, I'm not fucking with the Dawn of the Deads.
Hey, now you need to see A Quiet Place. The way they tore up New York City, like motherfuckers was playing their music, they are grooving. Hey, them motherfuckers, give me that shit.
Yeah.
Just snatch your ass up. They was crawling up buildings.
But see, by surprise, the element of surprise can always get you. But I'm saying, these is motherfucking zombies coming at you tenfold. They like, hey, I see you. I'm coming for you. Ain't nothing you can do about it.
No.
I don't want to bother that. I don't want to mess with that. He's telling you I'm gonna get you. I'm cool. I'm cool.
I'm gonna take my chances with a Xenophobe.
You going with the Xenophobe?
Yeah, I'm gonna take my chance with it because it's one on one. It's one on one. I'm gonna outsmart you. I'm gonna outthink you. And guess what? You know what? You might like me at the end of it. Like
that motherfucker didn't like nobody. I don't know. I don't know.
Just don't impregnate me.
Yeah. He trying to impregnate and put babies in people. Nah, he a old nasty ass. Them xenophobes is freaks. Keep your shit to yourself.
Hey, you know, we gonna be cool.
Hey, then one motherfuckers had a baby in their stomach or somebody popped out and hatched in that nigga's stomach. And all them alien, the nasty motherfucker trying to impregnate you. I am a boy, Damon. Shit, where are you trying to impregnate grown men? Now you're wild out, xenophobe.
Sit here. Here you go. I'm gonna put this sticky web around you.
Just nasty. Putting pre-cum on you and shit. No, I'm cool, bro. I'm cool, man. Fuck them xenophobes. But in a fighting situation, I take my chance.
I was watching Predator earlier.
I'll take my chance.
Like
Predator? Predator's kind of funny though.
I damn near rather take on Predator over the Xenophobe.
I mean, you can outsmart the Predator unless his shit ain't working. Unless his shit working on point.
Be like,
yeah, you gotta make him up. He got the great value version.
Shit ain't working right.
Yeah, so you got a chance with malfunction because he's a robot and he's from another and they ain't got no fucking mechanics
he's like,
out there.
God damn it, I just bought this bitch.
Right. Should never bought this motherfucker from Amazon. But you got a chance because of a malfunction. Now, if this shit's on point and working,
got a red dot on your head.
Cancel Christmas. Cancel Christmas. For real. All right, so that was Bo. We gonna start having Bo come up with Craig because Bo thinks differently than everybody else.
Yeah.
So some of y'all probably think like Bo. So we gonna, like we do with Uncle OG, give him that shine, you know what I'm saying? Let him do his thing. Let him cook. All right, so we don't really have too much on sports and entertainment. We are happy that the NBA is here.
NBA is starting. The Pacers won last night.
Already on a bad note.
On a bad note? How's that?
James Wiseman just tore his Achilles.
He done for the season?
Done.
Oh, God dang it.
Yeah.
And he looked good last night, too.
I think he was in the shot when he did it. A three-pointer,
he was looking good last night. God damn.
It was just going to give us leverage because Miles Turner doesn't like to play the center spot, so that was give a big man so he could do his real thing in the power forward spot. But now, sorry, Miles, you're back to the center. It is exciting. I think the West is very, very exciting because at the end of the day, you're still 10, 11 teams deep. You know what I'm saying?
The East?
The East is
It's
better.
deep,
The East
too.
is better, but you still got your top. We can say it's deep, but at the end of the day, it's the Boston Celtics. It is the Milwaukee Bucks if Dame and Giannis get their shit together.
Honestly, I put the Pacers ahead of the 76ers. I don't know why everybody.
I won't. If they got Joel Embiid and Paul George,
But them niggas
healthy,
is always hurt.
there's always an asterisk though. We said, but we got to say
That's why I put the Pacers ahead of the 76ers.
you can, but if they actually play, there's no competition.
When do they play? They didn't play last night. Neither one of them played last night.
Season. I go by what the new season. Everybody got a clean slate. We're talking about the news.
I will put the Pacers ahead of the 76ers.
I can't put, but we were talking about in the health. When you speak, you're talking about if all teams are healthy. That's why it's a new season. If all teams are healthy and we're going to the end, who you take? You still taking the Pacers over the 76ers with a healthy Joel Embiid?
Because Joel Embiid and Paul George are never healthy.
But you not listen. We're talking in a perfect sense. If everybody's healthy, you're still taking the Pacers over the 76ers.
Yeah.
Good luck. But anyway, the Knicks, the Knicks they got mollywopped.
They got the same shit too.
They got mollywopped by the Celtics. Celtics came out on fire championship night. You know what I'm saying? Ring night.
And them niggas ain't healthy either.
But I look at it.
What's up with those dudes' jump shot? What the fuck?
Miles Bridges, I don't know.
Why would you even change your jump shot? What the fuck?
Not Miles Bridges. What's his name?
Yeah, he's a Bridge.
He's a Bridges, but it's not Miles. Miles is the one from the Hornets.
Man,
I forget his Bridges, but his last name is Bridges. But for some reason, he changed his jump shot, his mechanics of his jump shot. It's terrible.
That nigga,
he already had a funny looking jump shot. But
he
now
like Bill Cartwright.
It's bad. When you shooting threes and long range,
look like Bill Cartwright.
He got to get this shit corrected.
That motherfucker got a hitch. Like
they need him to they need him to shoot they need him to shoot like he shot with Phoenix.
Man.
So we'll see. I do like how I like the Suns. I like the Suns because they got a point guard now. Tyus Jones. I think that's always been the Suns' problem because Devin Booker's not a point guard.
No, he's not.
And KD's not a point guard.
Not
trying
at all.
to have natural born scorers and killers out there trying to assist the ball. Nah, so they got a point guard there. Of course, Ja Morant's back. Already was doing his thing last night. Boy. Ja, you forget how Ja Morant is.
Hey, big boy fouled out in 14 minutes.
Oh, Edie.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's slow. He got to learn the game. He got to learn the NBA games a lot faster.
Hey, that nigga fouled out in 1414 minutes.
Then my Golden State Warriors actually look good. Like I'm saying this because Clay left.
They playing Trey. They're going with Trey as a center.
I mean, that was already in the works.
I didn't think that was going to happen.
Yeah, Kevon Looney is
but
done.
They're going with Trey.
They're going with you in general and just spreading the floor. At the end of the day, I love Clay. Clay was my guy. Still is. But Clay had a lot of deterioration, man. Like all them injuries, he can't be a top defender.
I want to see what he does in Dallas.
He play tonight. We'll see. We get a first look tonight.
I want to see.
Then that's another thing. Take us to that. Luka, Clay, and Kyrie. Yeah, I know y'all there. I know. Luka. But we're gonna see what happens with that. That dynamic's crazy when you think about it. Because Kyrie's like, hey, I'm back on my stuff. We know what Luka do.
I want to see what Clay looks like with this team because like folks act like all right it's not a given. It's a reason why they let him go.
It's not a given. They see something we didn't. They see the practice. They see the in and out that we don't see. So both right.
You gonna see.
Who else can I say? The Minnesota Timberwolves. I think they're going to take a step back. I was watching how they play. They're going to miss Karl-Anthony Towns. I just think so. I don't think you got a viable piece in Julius Randle for Karl-Anthony Towns and how that dynamic was. I don't think so. I think Ant-Man going to have a great year.
Ant-Man going to do his thing.
Ant-Man, but I don't think it's going to provide those wins or those big wins. The Nuggets, still the Nuggets. I mean, you got...
Dude got to get healthy.
Jokic, but I think Murray.
Yeah, Murray, he got to get healthy.
Murray has to be healthy for them to make a real run at it. What other team I'm missing? You got the Kings. The Kings is always in the run. We'll see what they do with DeMar DeRozan. But the Lakers, the AD look good.
He had a good game.
AD look good. I ain't gonna lie now. I ain't gonna hate on them, but we know how they are. It's a game of attrition. And as the games mount up and them old legs kick in,
Boy.
do you keep that same energy with LeBron? When you still needing LeBron to be LeBron, can he do it?
Yeah, LeBron still had to put up 36 and yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, does he still have to be the LeBron for them to win and beat people? If he got to be that LeBron from 5-10 years ago, chances are Lakers ain't going to do nothing. So it's going to be, NBA season. We always get hype about it. You know what I'm saying? It's just starting. But shout out on a WNBA tip. Shout out to the New York Liberty. A lot of questionable calls. A lot of, conspiracy theories behind it. Questionable calls. But Michael Jordan said it best. You never let it get close enough for the referees to dictate the game. Put the ball in the bucket, they can't dictate the game. Don't prey on free throws, don't prey on calls. Put the ball in the bucket. That's words from Michael Jordan. And it holds well. The Lynx had their chances.
Man.
Somebody had posted it on Facebook and they was like, the referees swat. I ain't going to. But we know. Somebody posted on Facebook talking about referees swallow their wets on that.
Yeah, we already know.
But the problem is that they miss a whole bunch of calls. WNBA referees are terrible. As a whole, I thought the NBA refs be messing up. The WNBA referees, they got to get better referees. Now they're a higher commodity and people are watching it. You got to uplift and upgrade the refereeing. And seriously, you do. But like I told this person, I said, you're crying about a call that they gave Breanna Stewart. She still had to hit the free throws, and that still just tied the game up. Then you go down on the other end, old girl is wide open for a three-pointer. She missed it.
Man.
You had opportunity. And then we go into overtime. 0-0. Is that an opportunity?
Yeah, for you to win.
Opportunity to win.
Then
so
pull it out.
I don't want to hear it. So shout out to Sabrina Nescu, Breanna Stewart, Jacquel Jones.
All them tall ass. I was about to say all them tall ass broads.
He's about to call them.
Yeah.
You unstable creatures. But yeah.
All them tall ass broads.
But yeah, shout out to them. Music wise, I don't really have.
I mean, I know 38 Special and Benny
Butcher.
Benny got a little mixtape jumping out. Hey man, 38 Special got this verse.
Oh, he hard. He got bars.
That verse, that one verse, you got your father's nose. Oh my God. Hey, dope.
All right. Nah, 38 Specials, he hard.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Benny, you put them two together, that's a whole bunch of bars, boy. It's a whole bunch of bars on.
I love coke rap. I love coke rap. Like people get, man, you ain't tired of cats talking about dope. No, I'm not. I love it.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, I love coke rappers. I love dope rappers.
If you do it with a certain
man, and you can rearrange.
Yeah, if you do it with
a certain bars with it, man. Come on, man.
It's a certain way the coke rap has to come off. You know what I'm saying?
Benny,
believable. One thing for me, it has to be somewhat believable in what you're saying. Like I gotta believe that you might have did a little something that nobody ever does it to the level that they promote it, because we all know if you a real big kingpin, you ain't rapping. But you might have done a little something. You might be in the streets, but the way you present it is what's gonna make me be hard.
To me, it's smart rapping. It's smart. Like those bars are smart. Like they really.
Yeah.
I love it.
Check out that. I think we told y'all a whole bunch of other music that was out there.
I'm still playing Leon Thomas.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, I've been on that Glorilla. Like I've been banging, like I keep saying, let them cook, is let her cook, you know what I'm saying? But that is catchy as hell, like, you know what I'm saying? Because the beat almost makes me think back to No Limit days with that, you know what I'm saying? That little, that horn type of sound, that little hype sound. Hey, it's a hype session. So still check out that. And the matter of fact, she was #1, I think, on the Billboard chart. So she's doing big things out there. Shout out to Glorilla. All right, I have nothing else. Well, you got anything else?
I will say I do like the new show Papa's House.
All right, we got a chance to check it out.
Yeah, I checked it out. I know it was the pilot that came on, so let it cook, let it roast. But I will say I do like the Damons and Damon.
I don't think you can go wrong with no Wayne anyway.
I
haven't seen them really fail at anything, to be honest. So.
But yeah, I do like that show.
All right, so, and I don't even know who that is, but you know, weird and Bill people. What does it say? I am some Bill people. You know, them people be like, what is it? Scam likely? We're not answering scam likely. We're doing a show, bitch. We're not answering. But hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. It is Friday tomorrow. TGIF.
Man.
Hope y'all have a great work day. Be safe and have a better weekend. See y'all on the next one. Yep.